Alright, we're live. We're back. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time to run it back. Next two will be interesting. See, interesting is an interesting word because that means it could go both ways. It could be 0 out of 10, or maybe these albums could be incredible. No ladies event in my chat. Interesting. Interesting. What are my predictions? I have no idea, dude. This shit could suck. Or it could be incredible. Who knows? Alright. I'm going to inform the Discord. Alright. Don't Believe the Truth. This album came out in 2005. It's 11 tracks, 43 minutes. Yeah, the reception of this album... Give me a sec. The reception of this album is a little better, okay? Where Heathen Chemistry, 43 critic, 56 user. This is 63 critic and 64 user. That's better. Not much better, but it is better. So, maybe, just maybe, this album won't be as lackluster as Heathen Chemistry was. Heathen Chemistry did exceed my expectations a little bit. It was a little bit better than I was expecting it to be, but it still was nothing close to being a great album. It had its highlights. I think Stop Crying Your Heart Out was an incredible song, but yeah, it still was very much just an Oasis album for me. So, with that being said, let's just get straight into this. Track 1, Turn Up the Sun. Christmas song? We're starting off with a fucking Christmas song. First song written by Andy Bell, the bass player. I see. Yes, I can permaban. Andy Bell from Band Bride, I see. Okay, solid production immediately. The snare's kind of whatever. It's a little dead, but I can't complain too much. It's kind of buried in the mix anyway. Love one another. It's like they had complaints in their previous albums about them being too dense and the mixes being way too packed. Then they overcompensated and made like the fucking quietest song imaginable. Why is the mix so empty now? Band Oasis album, at least it's not an hour long. Actually kind of a nice atmosphere here. Outro's a little long, but still, I think the atmosphere here is solid enough. Solid transition, carrying that over from the last album. I didn't hate that song. That song was... it was perfectly listenable, I suppose. I think Liam Gallagher's vocals are... The last album, there were points there where my patience for them was being stretched thin. My patience has already been stretched thin, and now it's being ripped in half. The vocals on that song were just utterly intolerable. But I think that the instrumental and the atmosphere built up on that track was actually really great. I think the pacing of that song was wonderful, even if the outro was maybe a little bit long. And all in all, I just think that that track sets up a nice sonic palette for the album that I'm hoping can carry along, so that the instrumentals at least can kind of carry this. I'm feeling a flat 5 on that first song. Flat 5 out of 10. Up next we have Mucky Fingers.
What you think that you heard slipped away at the back of your mind.
I agree with this. It feels like they're trying to capture like a late 60s, like that late 60s recording style. Reminded me a little bit of production you might hear on like a Velvet Underground album or something like that. But holy shit, they are not executing it at all. They're capturing like the basic outline, but in terms of like what a band like the Velvet Underground does to make that production sound as amazing as it does on an album like Velvet Underground and Nika, they aren't doing any of that here. They're just using shitty recording as an excuse. Can I do a comparison? Or we can do a comparison. What's a song that kind of sounds like this on Velvet Underground and Nico? Let me think. What's something like... I'm Waiting for the Man? Yeah. So good. You hear how soft and easy on the ears everything is here. Hear how nice, fuzzy, warm that bass is. Everything here sounds absolutely delightful. And then you get this. Can't beat the Ramones allegations. Let's get instant replay. Sure, let's run that. Where is it? Hold on, let me go back a bit. Wait, where is it? Okay, it's not that. Where was it? It was further back. I can't be able to find it. So that shit was ass. Paul Strangeboy Stacy is the producer on this album. Let's take a look at what else that guy's produced. Oh, wait. Wait, on that song, on Spotify it said Paul Strange Boy Stacy on production, but then on the album it says David Sardi. Okay, David Sardi is the producer. Let's see what else he's done. He's done production for Modest Mouse, The Who. I see. Do we see the problem here? Do we see the problem here? That makes sense. That I now understand why this sounds like complete ass. That was all I needed to see to be given everything I needed to know. Produced for System of a Down? Really? Wow. Yeah, that was fucking terrible. Jesus Christ. That was Oasis. Instead of trying to just rip off the Beatles, they were trying to just capture the sound of the late 60s proto-punk era in general, trying to capture a bit of the Ramones, a little bit of Velvet Underground, even feeling like they're trying to do a little bit of like a Bob Dylan type harmonica solo, and failing on every single front. That song was an embarrassment. An actual embarrassment. That is the type of thing that, like, shouldn't make it past the recording stage. Let alone make it past recording, production, fucking mixing. And then when picking out which songs are going to land on the album, having that be your choice for the second song. This shouldn't have made it onto the album. He produced The Rat by The Walkmen? That's such a great song. It's like an actual fucking 10 out of 10 song. And then he goes on to produce... Oh, whatever. I'm feeling like a 1. Like a flat 1 on this song. That was legitimately an embarrassing song to listen to. Absolutely ridiculous that made it onto this album. And next we have Lila. True, I'm Waiting for the Man is also the second song. Maybe they are just trying to be the Velvet Underground. I've heard this song, I think. I'm pretty sure my brother's played this. Street Fighting Man by Rolling Stones. Alright, remind me at the end. Song 1 was a 5, song 2 was a 1. What the hell, man? Why the bell's so loud? someone who named their kid after this song? Jesus. About it. I'm going to do a little experiment, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to turn the music down. And what you guys are going to hear is, instead of the riffs, because the production is so brick-walled, you're just going to hear a wall of noise. Notice that? How it turns into just complete sonic mush? It's because the production... I don't even know why I need to point out the bad production. It's to be expected at this point, but oh my god, it's so unbearable here. It's that bad. How was Heathen Chemistry? Not great. No, I didn't like it, but it wasn't as bad as I thought it would be. You like this song? Fair enough. Fair enough. When I get in a mate's car and they play some music, do I comment on the production? No, because I don't pay attention to the music when I'm in a mate's car. I'm usually talking to my friend. Unless we're on like a long car trip, then I just put my headphones on and play my own shit most of the time. You guys remember a couple months back when I went up to Sheffield? I was given music duty on the way back. What did I play? I played Remain in Light on the way back, and my friends actually fucked with it. My friends messed with Remain in Light. I was playing it on the way back, and they thought it was pretty good. But yeah, when I'm in a car, I don't care. I'm either, like, listening to my own music if I'm in the car with my friends and we're on a long car ride, or I'm talking to my friends. I'm either talking or listening to my own thing. Or if it's a short car ride, I just don't care. You know? I mean, I can just tune it out. And most of the time, I'm just looking out the window, to be honest. I get distracted just looking at shit go by anyway. Lila... I've heard this song before, and I didn't think it was terrible hearing it being played out of, like, my mum's Alexa. Hearing it with headphones, hearing it with some decent headphones, and being given the context of how the production actually sounds, reveals just how sloppily slapped together this song is. It goes with a brick wall production style. It tries to mask the lack of depth by being loud. And all you have to do is turn the song down, and you just hear how mushy everything is. That's the best way to test if something is, like, well produced or if it's just brick walled. You just turn the volume down and see if you can discern anything. See if you can, like, pick apart anything in the song. And if you can't, that means that they just went with the brick wall. And unfortunately, that's what they did here. I thought this song was fucking torture, and it's 5 minutes as well. Feeling a solid 2.6, 2.7 on this. Sounds rough. This is worse than the last one, unfortunately, so far at least. A little bit of Street Fighting Man. Shaden says this sounds like Street Fighting Man, so we'll play a little bit of it. Oh, I've heard this. It's this. I remember this. It does sound very similar. Yeah. Let's play the better Street Fighter, man. How about that? Let's play the Rage Against the Machine one. Not sufficient disk space to continue recording. For fuck's sake, my PC just stopped recording. Hang on a sec. We're going to need to clear out some disk space. Going to need to delete some recordings here. Average computer W, I know. Hang on a sec, I gotta fucking clear out some space on my PC. I forgot to do that. That's a... Oh, shit. That is a my bad moment. Right, there we go. I should have enough space now. Alright. Anyway, this is the real street fighting, man.
Everywhere I hear the sound of marching, charging feet, boy.
I probably should, yeah. Shit is so ass. How to Rage Against the Machine fall off that hard? Jesus Christ. Anyway. Love Like a Bomb. I'm not playing the Oasis cover of Street Fighter. Concept of the sound was very derivative.
You turn me out, love's like a bomb, blowing my mind.
I appreciate them having a not completely packed full mix. But man, Liam Gallagher... Songs, it's not terrible. It's just Liam Gallagher's voice. It's not good here, man. He's really struggling. It's unfortunate. This song has potential. Feel free to you can have this. I'll give the first one to Statius and I'll do the last one. What the fuck? Throw it in the piano. That's so corny. So corny.
You turn me out,
just to hate. I'm not hating just to hate. I'm pointing out things that I like about this. Because I don't think this is all bad, but it's just a lot of wasted potential here. And lots of very questionable choices. The random addition of the piano, Liam Gallagher's completely intolerable vocal performance. I understand it's because he was having difficulties with his voice, but that doesn't mean that it's like I'm gonna just disregard it. You know, I think that song had a lot of potential, but man, it's being squashed by some really just poor decision making. It's just bad decision making at the end of the day. They just throw in stupid shit into the mix to try and make it stand out, but in the end it just kind of becomes more diluted and way more just feeling like wallpaper music. Feeling like a flat 3 on that song. Whatever. It's not the worst track on the album up to this point, but there are some just baffling choices that just squash it. It just fucking absolutely demolishes that song. What else should they have been doing? I just wish Liam Gallagher had either taken better care of his voice so he could sing better, or they just got Noel to do the singing on this album. I understand Liam Gallagher is the face of the band, but his voice just isn't good here. I don't really see a defense for it at all. It's clear that he's really, really struggling throughout this. And having him on vocals is ruining this. And on top of that, I feel like the random bullshit that they throw in there, like the random appearance of piano that doesn't fit the tone of the song at all, and the mix on the piano being as weird and as roomy as it is in comparison to the rest of the track that's a little more close. It just all comes across as being unbalanced and like they were just kind of throwing as much spaghetti at the wall until it stuck, and they never even started cooking it in the first place. Love Like a See, that would be better if Rage Against the Machine did a cover, and it was just, and it was literally just Calm Like a Bomb, but with that song's lyrics. That would be better. Let's be real. It's not like I'm absolutely against the addition of piano. I saw you brought up a point being like, oh, you shouldn't react like that to piano. I'm not against piano, obviously. I just don't think it fit there, you know? It didn't really match the tone of that song at all. I also have the importance of being idle. The band feel pretty fucking idle on this album, I can't lie. The low side of the curve? What do you mean? Oh, I've heard this. Okay, I hear this song a lot. My mum and my brother really like this one. This song really annoys me. That vocal melody, the random like rise he does, it always gets on my nerves. Some good vocal effects there, yeah. What are these stabs? Hearing this album, I've heard a couple songs off of this already. Listening to this with headphones reveals, it makes it worse. You'd think you'd get a better experience because you're hearing like the full production with panning and you're getting a much better balance on everything. But it just puts into perspective that like this feels like it's being designed to be played out of like a mono shitty little speaker, because that is where this is the most tolerable, because I don't get to hear all of the fucking baffling choices. I'm an absolute dog. That's not very nice. Listen to more 60s music. This is such a dog shit imitation of 60s music, dude. This is so, it feels like fucking window dressing. Feels like it's window dressing 60s music. this doesn't feel like it matches. You can tell that they're trying their hardest, but they don't have the production chops to match what the Beatles, what the Velvet Underground, what the Stones did with their production. They don't have the writing chops to make these songs have that 60s like throwback charm. And on top of that, you get Liam Gallagher at his weakest vocally, and Noel Gallagher doesn't even feel like he cares. I also think it's kind of hypocritical that they're trying to do this 60s throwback sound, and then you get such an overuse of vocal effects. Such an overuse of vocal effects. There are no vocal effects on Sgt. Pepper's, not auto-tune. Christie's has so many vocal effects. Yeah, but not like auto-tune is what I meant. Pacing's really bad as well. Even Michael Gira uses melody. I'm not saying it's bad because there's auto-tune. I've never been like an auto-tune bad guy. But I mean, there's the pitch correction is fucking blatant. Can you not hear how tinkered with this is? It sounds so manufactured. This sound, nothing about this vocal performance sounds natural. A nice transition. Yeah, I've heard that song a lot, and I've never been able to tolerate that song. It's just, it bugs the hell out of me. The way that melody rises, just, it irks me. This song really irks me. I just think that Noel Gallagher doesn't feel like he's in this at all, and the instrumental is trying to be as dramatic as it can be without really feeling like it has the ambition or reaches the heights it needs to get that grandeur, intensity across. I've never liked that song. I've never liked it, and listening with headphones and hearing how shoddy the production is just kind of, it solidifies my opinion. I'm feeling a high 2 on that track, 2.7. I bug the shit out of everyone. Thank you. I appreciate it. The Meaning of Soul. Fuck's sake, you guys can pause and read that. That's so funny. That was way better. Holy shit. Wow. That was just a great little burst of energy. I like that they used the harmonica, kind of taking up the lead guitar's role instead of it being electric guitar. That was fun. Liam Gallagher's voice not being at the forefront of the mix definitely helped that as well. He felt just kind of like a backing presence to this just breakneck, balls to the wall, as fast as possible type track. I'm feeling a flat 7 on that. That was really nice. Not bad at all. The drummer used Weetabix for his snare. What? What, as like as a dampener, or was he using Weetabix to hit it? Also, what's up, Click here? Guess God thinks I'm able. Up next. A box of Weetabix. Interesting. To hit it, I see.
I could be your lover. You could be your mine. We go on forever till the end of time. You could be my best friend. Stay up all night long. You could be my railroad. We go on and on. Let's get along. There's nothing to do. Let's go find a rainbow. I could be wrong, but what am I to do? Guess God thinks I'm able.
I gave Heathen Chemistry a 4 out of 10. Better than I expected.
You could be my enemy. I guess there's still time. I get round to loving you. Is that such a crime? Let's get along. There's nothing to do. Let's go find.
This song is oh my god. This is capturing that nice, bright, acoustic 60s sound beautifully. This is exactly what I wanted out of this album. This song is fantastic so far. Oh my god, what a... Firstly, surprisingly solid vocal performance from Liam Gallagher here. I feel like he is, again, holding back a little bit, not trying to go too ambitious with his vocals, and it's making for a well-balanced performance that doesn't make me want to fucking rip my ears off. And on top of that, you just have a very simplistic instrumental that isn't trying to be the loudest thing you've ever heard. And the more raw production allows that to kind of flourish, and it leaves a lot of space in the mix. You are given so much room to breathe. This is what I wanted.
I could be wrong, but what am
I wish the rest of the album was more like this.
God thinks I'm able.
My mom's favorite Oasis? I don't know. She's not the biggest Oasis fan. She just plays them from time to time, like randomly. Now my brother, he's the Oasis fan. It'd be better to ask him. About my dad? About that. I'm afraid there's not a way to ask him. There's not a way to ask him. My brother's not here. He's not dead. Jesus. Well, I don't think. I hope not. That song was literally everything I wanted this album to be. 8.2 out of 10. Actually, just a genuinely great, well-balanced track. Tons of space in the mix. Liam Gallagher provides a vocal performance that is subdued enough. It doesn't feel like he's trying to, you know, reach for the fucking stars and fill out a stadium. It's just a nice, simplistic song that captures that 60s aesthetic beautifully. That is exactly what this album needed. That's what I wanted out of this. The second half of this album is really taking it up a notch, in my opinion. The first half was rough, like the weakest Oasis have been, but this second half, tracks 6 and 7, starting off the second half, is way better. A million times better. I'm hoping it keeps this up. Next up, we got Part of the Queue. Okay, Coldplay over Oasis, I agree with, but Coldplay over the Beatles, that is an insane take. That is insane. Actually, to be fair, I've not heard enough Coldplay to say that they're better than Oasis, but still. Kinda getting 60s folky here. Reminds me of like a fast-paced Bob Dylan song. No, and I'm not going to MCTV. Yes, Coldplay album reaction soon. I do have a Coldplay reaction planned. Bob Dylan is reggae? I don't think he is. Who knows, maybe he has a reggae song. It's Golden Brown? Oh shit, it does sound like Golden Brown, yeah. I've got that song in the intro playlist, that song's great. Wow. Great sound play. Is the title about human reviews? Exactly. People who are in the stream see the title and they get fucking PTSD. Oh my god. This song is able to actually feel epic. It's able to feel like an actual epic track in its subtlety. The motion, the rhythm of this being blended with how perfect the mix is balanced here. And even this sound play as well, even just these little touches of electronics being subtly worked in, it actually feels epic. More so than Oasis have ever been able to feel, where they just try and use the brick wall production to seem epic. This is actually doing it effectively. Way better implementation of the piano as well. This is better than Be Here Now. This is like reaching the same heights as the best songs on that album. God, this sound plays so good. Incredible. Where was this on the front half? Wow. Breathtaking song. Actually, genuinely epic track that feels like it reaches the scale that Oasis have tried to reach on a lot of their earlier albums, but I feel like they were never really quite able to reach. I'm feeling a flat 9 on that. Flat 9 on that song. Wow. That was a mind-blowing experience of a track. Ridiculously good. Ridiculously good. It's Oasis, so 4. Exactly. I need to deduct 5 points just because it's Oasis. Holy shit. What kind of world do we live in where I can give away a song a 9 out of 10? Wait, what? You mean an Oasis song a 9 out of 10? Now play Golden Brown? It does sound similar to Golden Brown. I'll take any excuse to play that song, to be honest. It's on my intro playlist. Let me find it. When did Golden Brown come out? Is that like a... Did it come out in the 70s? Oh, 1981. Damn. I was close.
Texture like sun lays me down. With my mind she runs throughout the night. No need to fight, never a frown with golden brown.
This song is a 10. Like, I'm putting this on the 10s playlist.
Every time,
easy 10.
Just like the
it's incredible.
On her ship, tied to the...
I'm gonna play the entire song. A 10 out of 10 song right here. Amazing. So good. And part of the key feels like it captures some of the same energy. Not quite to the 10 out of 10 level, but still, 9 out of 10 on that song. Second best Oasis song that I've heard, easily. Up next we have Keep the Dream Alive.
Four seasons, seconds, flicker, flash, I'm alone. A lonely screen provides the scene, it's now.
Best Oasis song, Stop Crying Your Heart Out, easily.
Every night I hear you scream, but you don't say what you mean.
This or Radishoot? This, easily.
This was my dream, but now my dream has flown. I'm at the crossroads, waiting for a sign. My life is standing still, but I'm still alive.
Have I seen, what, like the Euros? No, I haven't. Andy Bell wrote this one, okay. can't tell if I love this or hate this. My brain's going back and forth between wait, this is really creative, and wait, this sounds like complete bricked out dog shit. Liam Gallagher's vocals are terrible. That's what I will say. They're the worst they've been on the album. Absolutely, so bad. Like absolutely. It's amazing. I wouldn't say amazing. Noel sang I would have liked it more? Maybe. I feel like Noel could have done better on this, absolutely. I completely agree, Death Crow. Liam's voice is the roughest it's been on this album. Okay. No songwriting on drugs for 3 albums or off drugs? I don't even know, dude. I'd say, I guess, off drugs? I don't know. A long outro that actually feels like it's wrapping things up in a very satisfying way, tying the entire song together right now. Yeah, I feel like the production on this song's a little lacking. Oasis's later albums only become good the more I listen to the first two. I have been overexposed to the first 2 albums so much. Trust me, I have had that shit shoved down my throat thanks to my brother. Fade Out kind of sucks, but you know what? That outro was pretty damn incredible. I was torn on that song for the most part. I feel like the first 2/3 were very 50-50 between having some really creative passages where the band, again, were just capturing that 60s aesthetic a little bit heavier, a little bit denser, but really pretty. And it was kind of teetering on that line back and forth with that and just kind of feeling like overproduced mush, with Liam Gallagher's voice being the weakest it's been on the album up to this point for me. But you get to that final third where you just get this swell. The song kind of reaches a boiling point. It goes into this absolutely gorgeous instrumental section. And outside of Liam doing his na-na-na bullshit with the worst inflection ever, the final third of this song is absolutely incredible. Seriously, so good. I am feeling a... I think... I'm toying between a 6 and a 7. I think for now, I'll give the song a high 6. Maybe 6.6, 6.7. But on a re-listen, maybe just listening to the album Unbroken, that could grow. I don't know. This album's definitely gonna need a re-listen, 100%. Yeah, solid 6 for now, but it is entirely possible that that track grows. Because I was going back and forth on it a lot. I feel like that one's gonna need more listens. Up next we have A Bell Will Ring. Yeah, I've heard his voice has improved a lot. I've not seen any clips from the live show that they did, their first show that they did. Yeah, I've heard his voice is a lot better now. I remember he performed at the Taylor Hawkins tribute show, but I don't remember.
Space, a little time, see what it can do. A little faith, peace of mind, see what passes through. The sun will shine on you again.
Do I wish I liked Oasis? Yeah. I should have said this at the start. I need to like preface that I never like go into this wanting to dislike it. Sorry, I go in wanting to enjoy this. I go into every Oasis album. You have to understand, because of how big this band is and because of how like influential of a project they are, I hold them to a really high standard, and I go in trying my hardest to like it. I mean that. I really do hold this band to such a high regard. And I really do want to love them. But a lot of the time, they're just not my cup of tea. A lot of the time, I will say that, a lot of the time they're just not my cup of tea. I wish I liked this band, I really do. Within the next week, we're probably going to get an announcement of it in the coming days, and then it'll come out around, you know, between the 10th and the 15th. I'm glad you checked them out. We don't need what Ryan said. I wish I like Fallen in Reverse. I don't really care that I don't like Fallen in Reverse. Dog shit person behind the band. Oh yeah, I read a little bit of the thing in memes. Gallagher. Oh, yeah. Terrible people. Assholes. Just tasteless, unpleasant human beings. Genuinely just unpleasant people. But you know what? When they cook, they cook. A Bell Will Ring. I am feeling a solid 7 on this song. 7.5, 7.6. Pretty solid. Genuinely solid track. Yeah, not my absolute favorite on the album up to this point, but yeah, I just feel like this song had a catchy enough riff. Liam Gallagher, his presence wasn't too overbearing on this track, and on top of that, I feel like the production again gets to kind of shine here. The back half of this album is it took a complete fucking 180. It went from the first album of this, the first half of this being like genuinely unlistenable to then the second half really picking it up and becoming like a actually pretty great listen. I'm really enjoying the back half of this, and I'm hoping they can keep it up in the final song here. Yeah, final track, Let There Be Love. I've heard the first Stone Roses album. I'll maybe do the second one.
Who kicked a hole in the sky?
Oh, it's this song. I've heard this.
So the heavens would cry over me.
I think I'll take the first half. Velvet Underground, Talking Heads, or like that. That first half is.
Come undone at the seams.
I've heard this song.
Let there be love. Let there be love. I hope the weather is calm as you sail up your heavenly stream.
All around the world, yeah.
Suspended clear in the sky are the words that we sing in our dreams. Let there be love. Let there be love.
It sounds like that. Say what you say. You know that song? Or does it Say What You Say? What song is that?
Let
Sounds
there
exactly
be
like that.
love. Let there be love.
See, that's what I'm talking about. Don't go away. That's it. Thank you.
Come on, baby blue. Shake up your tired
Liam and Noel lead vocals. Interesting.
eyes. The world is waiting for you. May all your dreaming fill the empty sky. But if
There's some Mellotron in there.
you happy, keep on clapping. Just remember I'll be by your side. And if you don't let go, it's gonna pass you by.
Oh yeah, the second half of this album's been great.
Who kicked a hole in the sky so the heavens would cry over me? Who stole the soul from the sun in a world come undone at the seams?
The writing is very whatever, but it's all in the performances here. Despite the fact that this song is, the writing is super generic, just standard, let's all come together and love each other.
Let there be
I don't care, the performances are so passionate here, and the production is incredible.
let there be love.
Seriously, the mix on this song is outstanding. This is not the last Oasis album, no.
Let there be love. Let there be love.
another minute of songs. Oh, okay. Maybe today. I might just do it after this, to be honest. Get the triple feature out of the way. This is a 10? No, this is not. This song is not a 10. Yeah, that was great. Wow. I'm feeling like a solid 8 on that song, like an 8.4. I've heard that song a lot. My mum and my brother play that one a lot when they just have like Oasis on shuffle. And hearing it in context of the album, hearing it with headphones, getting to hear the full complete mix, hearing how fucking incredible the production on this song is. This is a great closer to this album. Yeah, it's like the opposite effect, where hearing it coming out of, like, my mum's Alexa, I wasn't too crazy on it. But then getting to hear the production and getting to hear the actual, like, full, completed version of this song really does put it into a completely different perspective for me. And album context really matters for this one, too. And also, yeah, you get Liam and Noel Gallagher on the same song, which... Have they done that on a song before? Like, doing lead vocals together? I don't remember hearing them doing that on a song before. I'm solid as hell. Acquiesce? I don't remember that song, I can't lie. I don't remember that fucking song. Anyway. Ladies and gentlemen. Thank you, PC. Thank you, PC. Yes, I did pick up my phone. Thanks for letting me know. I hated it. Oh, no, I know I hated it. I just don't remember the song. Ladies and gentlemen, that was... What was the name of this album? That was Don't Believe the Truth. I forgot the name of the album then. That's really bad. Yeah. This album is absolutely fascinating. One of the most interesting listens, maybe the most interesting listen we've had in the Oasis discography so far. The first half of this album, I thought, was difficult to get through. It was the weakest Oasis have ever been. It saw the band at their most awkwardly produced, with their dumbest ideas, with their just most head-up-ass song structures, and a lack of ability to create tributes to 60s music. But then it takes a turn in the second half, where everything is brought up a notch. The band feel like they really kick it into like fifth gear, and they start really trying, putting their entire back into each one of these songs with some absolutely stunning performances, incredible passion, and a better use of the 60s style production that they just weren't using all that well on the first half. I am in shock at how much I ended up enjoying this. If we were judging just the second half of this album, I would say this is great. But with the addition of the first half, it's a little more mixed for me. I'm not sure what the specific score would be just yet. I am going to count up the numbers, and then I will tell you what my overall score for this album is. This is going to need another listen, but I'm feeling a 5.5 out of 10 on this album. 5.5. That puts it at number 2 in the Oasis ranking so far. Here I was at the beginning of this album, I was thinking it was going to come in last place. But it worked its way through an incredible second half up to second place. Genuinely, if this was just the second half and it was an EP, it would be an 8 out of 10. And maybe on further listens that could even grow. On further listens that could possibly grow. But as is, I'll take it. I see this as an absolute win. I see this as an absolute win. Yeah, good shit. Absolutely good shit. Eyeball tickler. We'll do that after I stop recording. What's my favorite Oasis album? Be Here Now. Be Here Now I still think is number one, but this could grow to be number one on a re-listen. We'll do it after I stop recording, okay? Give me a sec. Jesus. The most unassailable element of my persona is my command of music theory. My reviews are often interwoven with discussion of modal interchange, polyrhythms, counterpoint, and voice leading. Polyrhythms, yes, because I understand polyrhythms, but none of the rest of this stuff. I don't know shit about music theory. How's it a 5.5 out of 10 if it's a win? Because I think the album is a step up from a lot of their other stuff. This is coming from someone who isn't a fan of the band at all. I thought the second half of this album was incredible. Great. So good. I thought the second half of this album was, like, really, really, really strong. It puts it in number 2 of my Oasis ranking. And listen, this is coming from someone who has historically hated this band. Getting a 5.5 out of 10 is me, like, really appreciating the album. We'll do the last one tonight as well. I'll stop recording, move it to another stream again, and we'll do the last one tonight. No, I don't think it's better than Be Here Now. Be Here Now is my number 1. Be Here Now I gave a solid 6. And I'd still give it that. The album hasn't shrunk on me. I'm going to do the outro. Going to write the album of the year review. Quick break. And then I'll just come back and do the last one. We'll do the triple threat of all 3 of them in one recording. When this is done, can I do a top 5 Oasis song short? Yeah, there's going to be a ranking video as well. I'm going to get a ranking video filmed. Don't do Dig Out Your Soul tonight. Do it tomorrow. Why? I got no reason not to. No reason not to do it tonight. Anyway, gonna get the outro filmed, and then we'll write the album of the year review. Thank you all so much for watching this video. Let me know what you think of this album down below and how it compares to other Oasis albums for you. Yeah. Penultimate Oasis reaction. Last one gonna be coming next, where we do Dig Out Your Soul, and then a ranking video to close out the Oasis series. Yeah, make sure you like and sub if you haven't. We are on our way to 3K. Links in the description to my Discord, my album of the year, my Twitter, and my other channels. Check those out if you haven't, and I will see you all whenever I next stream or upload. Bye bye. Don't I think I should sit on Don't Believe the Truth for a little bit? No, I'm gonna re-listen to all the albums before I finish, before the videos are out, so that I can get updated opinions. So all the albums are going to get further listens, probably multiple further listens anyway. Does this mean no more Blacklist? No, I still don't want you guys sending in Oasis on stream. Because you have to understand, this is me, like, finishing talking about the band. These and then the ranking video, that's going to be it. Until they put out new music, that's going to be it for me talking about this band. I'm done. Not doing the solo albums either. on a sec. What people saying? Live performance reaction? Probably not. I don't know. I don't really care about Oasis live performances. I have confidence if they really say anything new, it would be good, not great. Or if they release anything new, it would be good, not great. Please do a live... Maybe for like a short, I could do like one of a live performance or something like that. Maybe. Maybe. No, I'm not doing the Will Smith Lemonade freestyle. I'm so good. I'm so good. Alright, eyeball tickler. Let's see. Is this gonna be a good song? I'll start recording. Alright, eyeball tickler. I'm guessing this would have landed on the first half of the album. Wow. I find myself liking Oasis the more subtle they are. I think they're able to make nice ballads and nice subdued tracks. When they try and go big and bombastic, it rarely ever works for me. But the other writers compared to Noel? I forget which songs were written by who, I can't lie. The harmonica dying in Heathen Chemistry was a good part. It was indeed. Yeah, my brother likes Morning Glory. My brother's an Oasis super fan. My brother loves Oasis. Me and my brother have very differing music tastes. There's a handful of things that we overlap on, but me and my brother, our music taste is just very different. He is a fucking mega Oasis fan. Fucking Spotify. I didn't like this song. I don't know. It felt like a song that could have landed on the first half of the album. I appreciate them doing something a little more hard rocky. They're trying to have a track that's a little more in your face than a lot of the stuff on the album was. But it didn't work. And I understand why it didn't make it on the album. I am feeling a high 3. What do me and my brother agree on? Me and my brother both like 21 Pilots. When the contract dropped and when the new album got announced, he was messaging me all excited about it. He was freaking out. It shouldn't matter that much that I don't like the band. It really shouldn't. Oh, wait, shit, I gotta stop recording. It really shouldn't that I don't like the band. Yeah. I say we both like 21 Pilot. I like, we both like new 21 Pilot. My brother, he likes the old stuff as well. I'm not crazy on their old stuff. I like the new stuff there. Don't know the band DMA? That rings a vague bell. What, like, is it this? DMAs? Possibly. What's this? Oh my god, it's Ringo live.
Say it like you mean it. It's time.
It's so loud. Wow, look at that. Ringo out in the wild. Incredible stuff. Anyway, I'm going to make the thumbnail for the final stream. Then I'm going to take another like 5-10 minute break. And when I get back, we will be doing the final album. Sus playlist? No, we're going to be going to an entirely new stream. All right. Ladies and gentlemen. All right, we got one more album to get through. I am going to end stream here, take a 10-minute break, and then when I get back, I'm going to be on a new stream doing Dig Out Your Soul. So yeah, I'll see you guys in about 10 minutes.